I am happy to be here today to represent my children, my students, and colleagues. We are pleased to support this initiative for many, many reasons. Public schools and colleges are just starting to come back from the devastating cuts made during the recession. And unless we pass this measure to extend the current tax rates on the wealthiest 2% of Californians, our schools and our students will again lose billions of dollars. Right here in Sacramento, we endured really deep cuts that we are now just starting to recover from. In fact, right here at California Middle School, our students lost their librarian and their counselor. Thanks to funds generated by this tax increase and to hard work and persistence, our students have the librarian back and now have access again to all those books and resources they need to succeed as a student. Thanks to those funds and hard work, this school also has counseling services again. These funds allowed us to restore those programs and staff that are paramount to our students' success. Here in Sac City Unified School District, our students faced having 10 days of instruction cut through furlough days that were a direct result of these drastic budget cuts that we had been experiencing. Had it not been for the funding that we worked so hard to pass in 2012, our schools would have been closed for 10 days, and our students would have lost that opportunity to learn and fallen behind. However, while we have these good stories to share, we are facing going back to those days of massive cuts. We can't afford to go back to the days of hundreds of teacher layoffs, larger class sizes, and cuts to programs like art and music. This initiative will protect our students from losing those things once again. As a mother, I worry about my children and their future. And that's why I'm calling on parents and all voters to support this measure, the Children's Education and Healthcare Protection Act. I saw firsthand the damage caused by deep cuts, and firsthand I've worked hard to make sure that we get back some of what we lost. In fact, our schools lost $50 billion in education funding. That's funding that will never be restored. Just think of all we could have done for our students with those funds. That is why I'm here today, and that is why it's so important that we pass this initiative or measure in November. We can't go back. We can't go back because it's our responsibility and our duty to provide each and every one of our students with the quality education that they need and they deserve.